Hello and welcome to the Caregiving Soul. I'm your host, Dannelle LeBlanc. Today we're talking about square breathing. It's a self-regulating technique that Shirley Riga and I discussed in our conversation about caring for a child with chronic illnesses. In addition to square breathing, we cover several of the tools she learned to center herself in demanding and stressful situations. So if you've not had a chance to listen to that episode, I recommend you check it out. It's becoming increasingly clear that people, systems, and old ways of doing things are malfunctioning under overwhelming pressure. We're talking about square breathing as one way to better manage the impact on our physical and emotional well-being, which are connected. What affects us emotionally leaves an imprint in our bodies, whether or not we initially notice it. So it's more important than ever that we know and practice ways to process stress that are internally sourced and accessible wherever we may be. In fact, square breathing, which is also called box breathing, is taught to United States Navy SEALs to manage overwhelming situations. And it's a tried and true method that can be so helpful in a variety of scenarios. This breathing technique originates from the yoga practice of pranayama, or focusing on the breath. In square breathing, each side we visualize is represented by the mindful breath we take. Let's try it together. Breathe in through your nose for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, breathe in through your nose for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can continue until we feel more centered. You'll feel your body respond by slowing the heart rate, a greater sense of calm, and maybe enough clarity to see the next step or how we want to respond to a stressor. Scientifically speaking, breathwork activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for rest and calming down the sympathetic nervous system's fight or flight response. So when we're anxious, our breaths are short and shallow, or maybe we even hold our breath. Taking a moment to focus on deep, slow breaths through techniques such as square breathing calms our mind and allows us to feel more grounded in the present moment. This technique can feel a bit awkward at first, especially if you're not familiar with breath work. But if you're like me and determined to find more healthful ways through this madness, you might find that you don't really care if it's awkward. Because the fact is, everything's awkward right now anyway. So keep practicing. I hope you found this technique valuable to add to your caregiving toolbox. Every episode of the Caregiving Soul has a page on empoweredus.org where you can find the extended show notes, including transcripts and relevant resource links. If you would like to share your own tips related to this topic or connect with us, visit the Empowered Us contact page or reach out to us on our social channels. The Caregiving Soul is an Empowered Us original presented by Good Days, hosted by me, Dannelle LeBlanc. If you liked this episode, be sure to rate and subscribe to this show wherever you get your podcasts. And remember, the right care includes care for you.